Alright, so imagine being a kid again, but during these modern times. Your favorite show is Phineas and Ferb, and you just love their pet platypus, Harry. Yet they always describe him as, well, he's just a platypus, and they don't do much. But have you ever stopped and wondered what the life of a platypus is really like, other than being a secret agent? Although platypi are odd creatures, they actually have a very interesting life. One cool fact about the platypus is that they're the only mammals to lay eggs. The mother will build a nest out of wet grass and leaves, which helps keep the temperature right for the eggs and their young. As you can see in the picture right here, here's the nest that the mother has built, here are her eggs, and then here's the mother herself, keeping watch of them. The mother will coil around the eggs and protect it, and after 10 days, the egg will finally hatch. They stay with their mother for up to 10 months. For nourishment, the baby platypi will suck milk that has been oozed by the mother off of her fur. Once a platypus is grown up, it goes off and begins to live its own life until the mating season, which is between the month of June and October. Females don't breed until they're 2 months old. And when it's time, much intercourse between the male and female happen. Bill touching, circling, and tail biting. Like so. Example. At this time too, the male begins to be aggressive towards each other due to the high testosterone. When the male has found his girl, he will mount on her from behind, curling the tail, resting his chest, and then from there, the new mother begins to build a new nest and seals herself in it, and the cycle starts all over again. The average platypus can be about 5 meters long with varying weight and has a very distinct figure. It has a very smooth and sleek appearance, along with the duck-like bill and a beaver-like tail and webbed feet. Quite odd, huh? The body of the platypus is covered with a lot of dense fur. In fact, it is covered with 2 layers. One that's an undercoat and another that's a shiny guard. The layers help trap air, which keeps the animal dry and warm in the water. When it goes underwater, the platypus uses its web-like feet to propel itself through the water with ease. When it gets out, the webs pull back and reveal strong claws that are used for walking on land and burrowing. Its bill may not be as hard as a common duck bill, but it has electroreceptors and various pressure sensors which help it hunt and navigate underwater. The beaver-like tail is actually where it stores all its fats for its energy. For a living, platypi create burrows for a home and a safe house for pregnant mothers and their children. Like so right here. Platypus living in his own little burrow. These burrows can be found in the banks of freshwater rivers, creeks, and lakes in the eastern and southern region of Australia. Here, platypus can spend about 12 hours of their lives searching for food. These guys are carnivores, with shrimp, crawfish, insect larvae, and worms being a part of their diet. This, as you can see, that platypus is hunting, and he's eating a worm right now, which, like I said, is part of his usual diet. As I said earlier, they use sensors on their bills to hunt and use the bill itself to reach into sand. But not to eat, because the mouth is actually located right under the bill. And every day they end up eating 20% of their body weight, which is equivalent to a 150-pound human being eating 30 pounds of food a day. So like I said earlier, there are some pretty odd creatures, but in the end, the life behind the platypus is a very fascinating one. And next time we were watching Phineas and Ferb with the little one, you hear them say, he's just a platypus and they don't do much. Just think, oh yes they do. Thank you.